Hey everybody, Modern Day Nana here. I'm back outside. We've got a beautiful day. I started the front porch the other day and left with telling my son to put another coat on it, but it started pouring down rain, so he's just getting to that now. He's out front doing that, and I thought I'd go ahead and pull some of the plants from the house that I've weathered over and get some things transplanted and go from there. I pulled the couple of ferns up front, we'll do those later, that I want to put on the porch. I just thought there's no point in making them all heavy back here and then dragging them up front. I can just do them up there. So I've got those galvanized, those old galvanized I don't think they're both the same size. One looks like maybe it's a 3 and one's a 5, but I think it'll work out fine for the front porch. I'm just going to sit those ferns on the porch itself and then go from there with the decorations. It's not that big, so you can't be putting, you know, lots and lots up there, or there wouldn't be any place to sit. So, okay, we got some seeds going the other day, and I got these 2 ferns going. Hold on a second. I'm going to scoot these over. Now, this side back here of the patio dash concrete slab gets shaded in the afternoons really nicely. This, I forgot the name of this tree. It's some that's not really, you don't hear the name a lot. I'll remember. I think my son knows that. I'll figure it out. It's not a sycamore, because the limbs grow, you know, low to the ground. But it was something kind of different. Anyway, I'm gonna pull these couple of ferns, although there aren't leaves on it yet. I'm just gonna pull these ferns over and get them out of the way. I got these little pots out, but I think I'll set them aside for now. Trying to figure out how to do make like a little mini greenhouse to germinate my seeds in. I think I could just put plastic over it, but anyway. Okay, let's see what we got here and what we want to. These are those Dollar Tree gloves. You know, they're not bad. I mean, I already poked a hole in one, but I think these are the Dollar Tree ones. Well, they're both different, but you know. Okay. All right, here's my baby from last year. That one didn't make it. It was just a vine. But I got this pot some years ago, or this planter. It's super cute. For my sister-in-law for something, I don't remember. Look at these. I don't know why these do be so crazy for me, but there, we can divide those for sure and give those out. And then this one I had bought, and it was little. I think it's been a couple of years ago, and last year when I brought it in, I wanted to save it, but I didn't want to make it real big, so I put it in a couple smaller pots. I've got this one, and there's another one somewhere. Anyway, I don't think I'm going to put them back together in the same pot though. But look how cute this is. Now I don't know if this is the right tag for it or not. I have been, likes medium light, it says. Exotic angel plants. This is, look at the roots on it coming out of the thing. I believe this is called rabbit's foot fern. At least that is the, you know, just not technical name, not actually Latin name. But anyway, yeah, it's nice and soft. It's got these just kind of dainty, you know, not like the big ferns. So and it says it likes medium light, so it might take some of the sun back here, and we could do it kind of where it's going to get the daytime sun. See, that'll get the daytime sun, and then afternoon it's shaded, so we could maybe stick it over there. Anyway, this poor old thing has been in the house and it's been neglected. We got to find a pot to put that in. And of course the aloe vera is completely out of control. And then my mother-in-law, no, my mother-in-law's passed away. She was a wonderful woman. Oh my gosh, look what we've got coming up in here. I'll tell you, I have got morning glories galore. See these little babies here on the side? These things, for some reason in my yard, they love it. I hope you can see that. Anyway, yeah, those probably won't make it. We'll have a gazillion coming up. Anyway, this, my stepmom had a big plant when I was down there last fall and asked me if I wanted a piece of it. So she just, you know, pulled it up out of the pot, and we literally had to tear the pieces off of it. And I got home with this one. So it wintered in the house okay, but now this will be really nice to set out. And like I said, it's also a fern. Asparagus fern is like the general term for it, but we don't want it in that. Now let's see what our options are as far as what we want to put this in. I want to leave the galvanized stuff for kind of the front porch and this little side porch, and just kind of keep that farmhouse. But out here I really wanted to do like a bohemian feel. I don't want to spend a ton of money though, and my cushions are shot. I actually went last night and looked at Lowe's. No, it wasn't Lowe's, it was Menards. I'm in the Midwest. Hold on, I'm getting a plant if you can't see me. I got this little baby at Walmart the other day when I was going to get dirt. Look how precious this is. Lemon button fern. I don't know, I just love the little dainty flowers. Bright sun tolerates medium. Oh, tolerates medium bright sun. Okay, and I can't pronounce the real name of it. Keep above 50 degrees. Oh, yeah, I'll have to watch that. But it's been out here. I just set it in something that had some water in it. So cute. So we've got that one too. So we have a variety of ferns because we've got those two Boston ferns over there. But I was thinking, you know, for the bohemian feel, I've also got, I've got some more plants upstairs. I might run get them in a while. One that I feel like could kind of grow into a tree. You know, I'll just show it to you later. Okay, let me see. Let's go ahead and decide what we want to do with this asparagus fern. Okay, so I've got some pots gathered together. I don't know, some of these are pretty rough, and I've got paint. I've got all kinds of paint. I could paint the outsides of them. I'm just in the mode right now to plant stuff, so you know what, if I feel like painting it later, I can just put some paint on the outside. It's not going to hurt it. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just get some of these repotted. Now this one this one was actually a tree. I don't remember the name of it, but you see them all over the place. This was one of the flowers that I got at my husband's funeral, and that'll be 7 years ago in September. It was little. I do bring it out in the summer. So I'm gonna go ahead, I think. Nice story, my aunt, which has passed, I loved her so much. One of my favorites. My dad's sister, she was into ceramics for a while. She had a ceramic shop, so she had given me this pot as a gift along with some other stuff. So yeah, the pot is definitely sentimental to me. I want to be careful, but yeah, I'm just gonna try to see if I can get this poor old thing. First of all, it's dry as a bone, and it would probably help if you you know, wet things down. All right, let's see. I poured a bunch of water in here. Let's see if it budges. man, this poor old thing. It's like the water's just sitting on the top of it. It's not even soaking down into the plant. I just want to be careful. I don't want to gouge into one of the stems and tear it up. We might have to let that sit for a while. I don't know. See, because this one doesn't have any drainage in the bottom either, so I'm not sure what I put down there to hold that in. Well, shoot. Okay, let's just come back to it, but we're going to put that one in this pot. Okay, now we've got this sweet little one. I think it's a jade, and he's actually fallen over. Needs a bigger pot. When I got him, it's probably been about 5 years ago, he was in like a pot this size. So he's had one transition. This I just stuck, this is just one of those fake succulents, I think Dollar Tree. I just stuck it in there to try to hold it up. So let's see what we can put this in. Now this is not just a nice one to stand and be outside too. So kind of want it in a standing pot. After you repot anything, and these poor things have been neglected all winter long. I'm sorry guys. There, that looks nice. That's a nice cushy. You know, after you repot anything, you need to really pretty much soak them so that the roots can, you know, start working into the soil. And I got, when I was at Walmart, see, this one doesn't have a bottom on it. Oh, I know what I was going to tell you. If you put something on top, then it's really nice because it helps keep the moisture in. And, you know, I mean, it does get warm here in the Midwest. I mean, we can have 90 degrees, you know, and up some days in the really hot times. So this helps preserve and keep the moisture in. But I got some of those little clear plastic pots. I just kind of got, or like dishes for the ones that don't have a bottom on them, because of course that keeps your moisture in too, you know, hold your water in. So I'll fish those out later. Okay, I'm gonna sit this down and I'm gonna give it a good drink. Okay, and like I said, I'm gonna soak it. Okay, all right guys, we got progress. That dirt is absolutely awful. I think I want to keep it together though. I think I just want to keep it together. All right, so let me see. Here's what we decided. Hello. Okay. All right, so we just got miscellaneous. I had to take off my gloves because I got them all wet and they were just goopy. So now we're just doing the all natural. Okay. So some of the, you know, this dirt, who knows when it's from. It's not that great. I can still see some pellets in it of fertilizer. All right, I feel like we want to get this pretty nicely down in there, right? Oh man, that was something. Okay, I think we can go ahead and put this dirt around it and then get some nice fresh. I don't know what I did. Oh, here it is. Okay. Okay guys, so we got her. Woo! Hopefully she'll like it in that. Now this is what I got last night. And like I said, they had bigger bags, but I just didn't feel like lugging them around. So this is the Moisture Control Potting Mix by Miracle Grow. Okay. All right, good. All right. Okay, and I don't have the Spanish moss out right now, but I'll get it out later. But we're gonna, again, I'm going to put this under the hose and just soak it. And it's gonna be nice, so, you know, it'll dry out enough, okay? In the falling, or when I knocked it over or whatever, it lost a couple of little leaves. And I don't know if you guys have ever done this before, but it's super duper easy and a lot of fun, really, to see it happen. So we just lost a couple of her little leaves. So let's see what we can put those in. Just something. Let's go ahead and do them in this. Maybe we can do something on the front porch with them. I have got, don't ask me where I got these at. I've had them a long time. They kind of match my kitchen theme. They have the saucer somewhere, but let's go ahead and put a little something in the bottom because they still need the drainage. Here's a couple little peanutty things. Let me see if I've got some little pieces or some little rocks or something. We just need some drainage. Also, if you are near a beach or go to the beach a lot, a nice, oh, here, I've got some right here. I think this is from our last trip to, we just went to Gulf Shores for spring break. I went with the kids. So that's nice, and it's got the calcium in it too. So, you know, that can be good. You might want to read up on it, on what's good for what, but I think it's good for most of them. Let me see here. Here I've just got some miscellaneous junk. Just some little pieces of clay pot. Like I said, folks, use what you got. You know, no reason to go out and buy stuff if you have something functional that'll work. Okay, let's just put some nice, let's put a nice little bit of dirt in here, and all you do with these, after you get your little container ready, you don't need much, I'm just putting them in here, they'll grow, and we can probably leave them in here this season. Right, so just sit them on top of your soil, you know, don't stick them down in, just lay them on top, on the surface, and from here, from the tip where they broke off at, they will start sprouting and rooting. And we'll keep an eye on these and take a look at them maybe next week and see if they've done anything, okay? Okay, so let's do this, guy. You guys, this yard work is good for getting your workout. Okay, now this was, I got this back, I think I got this back at Christmas time. This metal thing. Yeah, I did. I got it. I showed it to you guys. It came full of pine cones, those big, nice pine cones, if you've watched any of my videos before. Anyway, this is just a couple of, you know, plastic pots. They were actually inside of each other. I wonder if I should double them up. This fits so perfectly in here. I don't know if it would fit that perfectly in anything else. No, I won't double it up. I'll just do it like this. Again, it has no drainage. Let me see if I can find those. Aha! Found them. Oh, I don't know if any of these are big enough though. I got all these at Walmart yesterday. I just got a variety. I think the big ones might have been like $2.50, and then these were like 55 cents, and then, you know, whatever that one in the middle was. Oh Yeah, perfect. It does work. Okay, so that gives us, you know, that'll hold in our moisture. All right, so again, we're gonna do the same thing, guys. Let's just put some, we don't wanna make it too heavy in case we hang it, but we definitely need to give it some drainage. You know, just parts of clay pots. Here's a piece of foam off that foam board you get at the Dollar Tree. I was working on something and just threw it in there. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go ahead. That might be enough. Let me get a couple more. Okay, here's just a couple more pieces. So, you know, you got something like that. And then I'm just gonna dump these partial things of dirt. They've definitely been through a season, but we'll fill it up with nice dirt. Here's just some leaves, some dried leaves and stuff that, you know, it'll work its way down. Let's go ahead and do the asparagus fern. Okay. See the roots on that? Oh my gosh, look at you guys. There actually are some morning glory blooms. I don't know if you can see that there or not. Aw. A little bit of everything in here. Oh, those might make it since they're going to be outside now. Okay, I'm going to take one of those out. I feel like it's just we need more dirt. All right, now we're just going to fill her up with the nice potting mix and watch her grow. Okay, and yeah, that's another nice thing. If you have other gardener friends or houseplant people that do, you know, have houseplants, you can get clippings from them. You can get starts from them because, you know, everything is expensive, and where you can maybe share, you could give them a start of something you've got and take a start of something that they've got established that you don't have. That's a nice way. Okay, so that's what this was. She just gave me, like, pulled off this big clump, but you don't need this bigger one. All right, so we'll let this grow and we'll give it a really strong watering, right? Okay. Okay, this thing, again, my stepmom had this plant, and it was I don't know where the bucket is. It was like a bowl. It was like a red bowl. And I have divided this thing like 4 times. Given whoopsie, we lost some. Given some to my girls. This one stayed out on the porch all year last summer, and I brought it in. It looks kind of sad, but you know, it's outgrown its pot. So again, I don't know the technical name. I've always called it airplane plants, you know, airplane, because of the babies on the end. Some of these guys are sad looking. I don't know if this one came off of. Look how faded that is. That looks so weird. These probably came off of it too. Anywho-de-do. Let's give this a bigger pot. Let's see what else we've got to work with over here. You know what? Let's just go ahead and use this one like we just had that, put that asparagus fern in, and we can go back and paint the outside of these, and this is probably what I'll do. Yes, after they've been planted. You know, you got to do what you got to do, right? Okay, we got a little bit of everything in here just to give it some drainage. This is part of that pot I just broke. Old soda can. some clay pot, some gravel, you know, just so you don't have to totally fill it up with your dirt. Oh boy, let's see, I didn't water this. Let's see if I can get it out of here. This is a nice pot. I got it at Goodwill a couple of years ago, and I think I'm still going to keep the red theme on the front porch. So, and it's really nice. I don't know where it originally came from. I'm being a little bit rough with this, but you know, you actually can. You can be kind of, oh God. Okay, who's gonna win? You ever see these and that asparagus fern too? The roots on them are funny. They're like little, I don't know, they're almost like little bulbous type roots. And these you can be pretty tough with. I'm just having to dig down in there and work that dirt up. It actually smells really good. Okay, come on. Man, I'm telling you, I'm getting my workout today. I'm probably gonna get a suntan. Ugh. There. See, I had a bunch of rock down there just to give it drainage. Look at these. Look like worms. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm losing the babies. Can you see the roots on that? Look at them. Now, I don't think I will break this apart because I've got a bunch of others. Plus, all those that are falling off, we're going to have to do something with and plant. So I think we'll just keep this intact and get him down in here. I'm gonna dig it pretty deep. Those roots are pretty intense, but I don't really want to pull any of them off and worry about shocking it or something, you know. Okay, just trying to dig the dirt out. There, I think that's in there good enough. All right. More potting soil. All right, not looking great right now, not looking real vibrant. Like I said, we can come back and revisit it, you know, in a week or so, or kind of mark our progress as the season goes on. But it will regain its vibrancy, you know, let it get a little sun and the proper watering, because it's just been kind of stuck upstairs for the winter. So, okay, and again, this was a freebie to me. Still got some nice little shoots on it. That would be pretty hanging up, right? That's a nice one to hang up. Because you've got the little shoots coming off of it. You know, I want to save everything, right? Look how many plants this would make. I'll stick them in something. I'm not going to do it right now though, but I will stick it in something. This just, I don't know what's going on with this. This almost looks literally like it's anemic or something. I don't think it's a different variety. I really don't quite know. I think honestly we could probably just pull this one out. Yep. Oh, look at the baby roots. And let's just, oh, well, first of all, it's dry as an old bone. But the soil looks really nice in it. Let's go ahead and just give it a little ump with some nice fresh soil in the top and a serious soaking of water. That will probably help it tremendously. I think I got this pot, that's another thing too. I think I got this pot with something in it. Yeah, it's metal. You know, like when you get a gift and you get a flower, like from the grocery store probably, like for Mother's Day or, you know, whatever. But it's a nice little pot. It's got a little texture to it. We'll just leave it in that. Okay, we'll give that a drink. We could go ahead and put our little green moss back on it. Just to give it a little oomph, little help. All right, let's see what else we got to do. Okay, more junk. More of this, that, and the other. Some little clay pieces. We'll put those down in there for drainage. Some little foamy pieces, we can stick those down in there. You know, just to break up the dirt, give it a little aeration. I think that's a word. Aerated. You can do what you want, you know. This is art. This is just playing. Playing in the dirt. Making your space beautiful. You don't have to spend a lot of money. Okay? Oh, so yeah, another tip, I guess. This had looks like it had a pie in it that you get at the store because it's got the fold down little tabs on it, like when they have the plastic, clear plastic. So, pie tins will make a great little basin too. If you don't want to spend any money, just look around your house. There's some things that, you know, you, like I said before, you got to spend a little money on. You got to cut, you can cut where you can, and some things, you know, you do get what you pay for, right? And I told you in one of the last videos about getting the Dollar Tree dirt. I don't think it's worth even dealing with unless you're going to get it and mix it with something like this nice Miracle Grow, which I did with that. All right, okay, we've got this little white one. Let's go ahead and put this one in. Should we pull a shoot off of one of these? Let's do it. So I'm just going to stick this in with this one, and honestly, that will be plenty, because, you know, it'll get crowded out again if we put too much in here. These do like to root, and they like I said, they get those bulb type roots on them, so they take up a little bit of space. This will be pretty on the front porch. Okay. All right. And I might get some little river rock later and put over the top of some of these. Like I said, it really helps with holding the moisture in. Or I've got different moss and things. We can mess with that later too. But now let's just get them potted. Okay, so that's good. And I really like this pot. All right, let me see. So we've got these, but we've done these, so you don't need to see that. I'll get those done later. What else have we got? Let's just go ahead and divide this one. Look at all of these. This literally was from one like mother plant, which I've got in the house, and she's just, you know, she's just huge. I don't know if this does it I don't know, but anyway, there are tons and tons of little plants here. Look at how nice this one is. Okay, it looks like, and this is so nice because, you know, if you've got a sunburn or just after you get out of the sun and you want a little something on, sure, you can, you know, I've got a bottle of aloe vera gel I keep in the fridge, but this is nice just to pull it off, you know. I did it last night actually, just to pull it off. See how nice that is? My fingers are filthy, of course, but then you've got that nice gel, and you got it cut. a burn, your skin just sensitive. Look how nice that is. And oh my God, making it filthy. Well, that way you can see it. But you get the point, right? So yeah, this is a great plant to have around the house. There's so many babies though. I'm gonna be potting this stuff forever. I'm gonna have to go get some more dirt. These were some little pieces of wood. I don't even know what they were, but we'll use them. Okay. I didn't get it, you know, exactly in the very center of the pot, but, and we can do this later too. If you don't want your plant centered in the very, you know, center, then this makes a little bit of available space, especially while it's small, where you can put some cute little decorative ornamental thing in there, like any little garden, you know, ornamental thing, or anything you want to use for your garden, which could be anything you want, but a pretty seashell or a little gnome, or, you know, whatever your imagination thinks. And we can mess with that later when we start decorating and getting it more decorated out here. Okay, so yeah, it's just that easy, guys. It's just that easy. Now look, I've got all these babies I'm gonna have to pot. Okay, got these babies and I've got these babies. Last thing I want to show you though, I think I'll have enough dirt because these already have a bunch of dirt in them, and this was just last year's. Let me put this down. I actually did buy these, and I don't remember where I got them at, but they were cheap. But they were really, I remember them being really, really solid for the money. I don't know if it was, might have been Dollar General. It's been quite a few years ago though. And look, they're still holding up really well. I've never painted them or anything. They screw on the base. See? Can you see how they screw on the base? But they're on there nice and tight. Now the one thing I did do is I just took a drill and drilled a few holes in the bottom here, because where it was sitting at one point, it was getting a lot of the runoff from the house and it would just like flood the pot. But I'm sure there's real good drainage down in the bottom too. Oh, right, I was telling you about the seashells. And I've got some pots that, you know, they get mixed in as you redo them, but yeah, that's a great source of, like I said, calcium, and just a great source of, you know, aerating your soil. So what I was thinking here, I went to Walmart last night, and they had, the one Walmart I went to actually had some pretty decent things out. Now this is that, I believe it's called Vinca. It's just a nice vine. Yeah, Vinca. Now this doesn't usually weather here. Now if you were in the southern states, it would definitely, you know, weather over the winter. Here it doesn't so much. It has before, like if I had it up against the house, it protected it enough to where it came back the next year. I'm sure you could bring it inside. These were, I think, I just got them at Walmart. I think they were $2.49. No, you know what? I got these at Menards. Anyway, so I've got two of these. I've got two of these just alike. So I've got several of these that I can do. So I was kind of thinking to do a variety. So we've got the Vinca. Now it will grow and trail down. And it's a nice idea. You want something in your pot if you're doing, you know, a variety of things. You kind of want something that's going to trail down for you. And I also got this. I got a couple of these. Now this is, I don't know if the technical name, I call it, yep, sweet potato vine. That is the technical name. So this is actually like if you were to take a chunk of a sweet potato and put it down in some water, this would start growing out of the top of it. So you can make your own. I just, was there and thought, I'll just go ahead and get it. Okay, well, okay, there's a piece of concrete we don't need in there. I must have planted something pretty shallow. So these are both kind of trailers. Of course, they do something different. They'll trail down the side. So we've got the vinca and the sweet potato. Now, what else can we put in here? I've got, remember I've got this nice, this is so cute, rabbit's foot fern. This is so adorable. We could do the rabbit's foot fern, and that's kind of one that's going to grow up. Let's see, we could even do a little, aloe vera. Yeah. Okay, so this is one that I've had. Now, I think the rabbit's foot, it's supposed to like grow over the side, right? So, or grow on top of the soil. So, we'll see how well that does in here. Okay, so we've got our rabbit's foot fern, and I've got another one of these if we want to make these, symmetrical. So we could do the fern and the sweet potato and the vinca. Do we think 3 would be enough? We could go ahead, since we have a gazillion of them, why don't we go ahead and stick a little, aloe vera down in here? Why not, right? We've got all this to work with. Okay. All right. Let's just give it a nice little cushy, some nice dirt. And then we will, here's a big space too that doesn't have anything, just to get this planted. I'm going to go ahead and stick another baby. I'm going to stick another baby in here since there's so much space. We can always pull it out later. I mean, you see how easy that is, right? Okay. And again, we will give this a really nice drink, and it will start growing and filling in and look really nice on our bohemian patio that we're gonna do. So I'll do this to the other one, and I'll probably, look at me. I'll probably come back later and show you my haul from the Walmart and the Menards, which is, like I said, like a Lowe's or Home Depot, if you don't have that in your area. And yeah, we'll do that. And I'm gonna get all of these a serious drink. Here's some ground cover. Lysimachia, Part Sun. We have a couple others, and I have a whole bunch of shade-loving little flowers that I'm going to do something with. But for right now, I'm going to get all this stuff watered and go in the house, get washed up, get a drink, regroup, and I'll probably come back out later and do some more videos for you guys, okay? Because I want to get this stuff done. So this is the Modern Day Nana. Like and subscribe. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I'll see you soon.